Good morning, good evening, good day. We're just about ready to start and go live. Although if you're watching this YouTube, we are live, but Facebook needs to catch up with us. So just for a few more moments. And once it's showing me it's live, then I can start. But hello to all those of you who are here at the moment. I just keep my eye on the screen. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, whatever time of day you're watching this. And if you're watching live now, hello and welcome. Welcome to Spring Forest Qigong Everyday Live. My name is Paula Robinson and I live in New Zealand. I am a very proud Spring Forest Qigong certified trainer and teacher. I take a Zoom class every week and we do a practice group of the 5 elements, and it's live as well. But if you wish to join us through a recorded Zoom session, please get in touch with me. And I teach Qi Activation Level 1. I have a class this weekend and also classes, following different dates. You can check that out on the Spring Forest Qigong website and contact details for me, or you can get hold of me through my Facebook page or directly on my email, paularobinson9@gmail.com. So today is day 3 of our 5 days together this week. And at the end of today, after our practice, I'll show you what I call it, just the finishing parts of this sequence from the Qisage course that Spring Forest Qigong offer. So then tomorrow we can put it all together and do the whole sequence, which is a very beneficial one for pain in the body anywhere. But in the meantime, we'll practice with now connecting to heaven and earth. I'm trying to think what day it is now. We're connecting to heaven and earth. The color is yellow, and this is connected to the stomach and spleen. Worrying and overthinking, they play a major part in how balanced and free flowing the chi is in the stomach spleen area. If we overthink, which then leads to over worrying, we can start to create blockages in that system. And we feel that. We feel the body communicating with us that there's issues here. Things are not as they should be. It affects our ability to digest our food and our drink. And then we reduce how much goodness that we absorb into our body. It also affects how we digest life. All the details in this 5 elements, I love learning all the information in all this, and there's so much to learn. But for our time together today, I think it's really important just to remember that when we do our practice and we focus on the balancing, healing emotion of peace, how much benefit that is doing versus how much blockage and sickness and illness that we can bring on and create through overthinking and over worry. I'm not saying we don't worry at all, or we don't think. Worry, thinking, any emotion is good for us. But when our worry and thoughts are productive and solution-based, then that's really good. That's helpful. It's taking charge and it's working out solutions. But we recognize when that worry and thinking switches into a don't feel so good space. And it's at that point, hopefully your knowledge and learning and practice of Spring Forest Qigong will kick in and go, oh, hang on, this now isn't feeling so good. Let me just straighten this out. Let me do some techniques or balancing to help me just switch my thought patterns. Even worrying about other people, worrying about other situations, it does nothing for you or for them. It just creates potential blockages for yourself. By practicing the Spring Forest Qigong, we strengthen and cultivate that qi. So it's not as depleted. when we do sort of trip into a little bit more worry than is needed for ourselves. But most importantly, through our practice, we learn to heal our own selves and we learn to maintain that health. There's a really good technique I'll just explain to you now quickly before we start our practice that's excellent for digestion issues, including reflux, heartburn, and also for loss of taste and smell. So I can talk you through this one. Because it's the mouth, I'm not able to do it with you while I explain it at the same time. So just follow my lead here and close the lips. Open the jaw slightly so your teeth are apart. Now place the tip of your tongue directly behind the front teeth. So you've just placed it. You're not squashing it hard, you're just touching the back of your teeth at the top. Now move the tongue, following the line of the teeth, keeping that connection, over to the right, go to the end of the teeth, and now drop the tongue down to the bottom layer of your teeth. And the same thing, keep the tongue connected and follow the back, excuse me, follow the back of the teeth all the way along to the left. And once you get to the left at the end, move the tongue upwards to the top left teeth. And then follow that tip of the tongue, follow your teeth again back to this center point. So you're doing this circle off to the right, down, across, up, and across. Okay, and so that's literally it. But you do that 36 times. We won't do the full 36 right now because of our time limitations. So when you practice this later, 36 times over to the right first, and then swap and do 36 times the other way to the left. This will also produce saliva. And when that happens, swallow the saliva, very beneficial as well for the digestion, but visualize the saliva as you swallow going down with light into the lower Dan Tian. And that will enhance the benefits of this technique for you. You can do it anytime, whenever you feel you need, and use it as a preventative. You don't always have to wait for issues to start showing themselves before doing these techniques. They are very, very good preventatives and balancing techniques as well. So let's practice now the moves for connecting with heaven and earth and helping our stomach system balance and heal. So if you'd like to stand up, standing is better. If you can only sit down, that's good. Or if you're lay down, then you visualize the movements in your body. So we're standing, feet hip width apart, again, becoming very conscious only of yourself. Because right now you are the most important person. Your knees are soft, your legs are relaxed, your hips, your back and your spine is extended. Your shoulders, you drop your shoulders, allow them to relax. Your elbows are holding your arms away from your body. Your fingers are apart. Your breathing is easy. Your chin, you just tuck your chin back slightly just to align that neck and help that chi flow from the head to the spine. And we start to bounce. We're going to activate the chi with the bounce. So you bounce using your knees. And just start observing the body. Observe what's happening for you. Are you starting to tense up anywhere? Are you starting to enjoy the bounce? During bouncing and activating the chi in this manner, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth if you can. This helps just detoxify any unwanted and excess qi that we no longer need. As you continue bouncing, we raise the hands above the head, allowing the wrists just to gently bounce along with the movement of the body. You know, doing this one move, we're activating all 12 main meridian points in our feet and our hands. Such a simple move. Oh, and this is what I absolutely adore about Spring Forest Qigong, is the simplicity with which Master Lin has created these techniques and moves for us. And yet they still remain so powerful. Holding the hands up like this also helps drain this excess energy that may have built up in our head, neck, shoulders, from all this overthinking and the worry that may have been happening. Then just slowly bringing the arms down, continuing to bounce at the knees. The arms remain away from the torso as we just swing the hips. The knees are going to continue bouncing. Allow the hip to swing the torso left and right. The head follows the torso's position. Continue breathing easy through the nose and out through the mouth. Very, very good again, just to help release any blockages that are building up here in the spine and the neck and the hips. Bringing this now to an easy stop. Gradual stop. Back into your stance with your elbows away, your fingers apart and your eyes closed. Feel into your body. Feel around your body. Start learning how your body feels, how the changes feel in the qi as you activate and practice. So we're just going to now detox here. We're going to tap under the eyes, on the cheekbone. So directly under the eye pupils, use either the middle two fingers or the knuckle of your thumb. So we just tap on the bone there, directly under the eye pupil. I'm going to tap at the beginning of the eyebrows. Take one hand, either hand, in a cup shape. We're going to cup the top of the head here, the Bei Hui point. All this really helps shift this energy out of our head, neck, shoulders, and free things up. Now move to the back of the base of the head. You can hold the forehead if you wish. You're going to cup the base of the head now, where the neck meets the skull. And then either hand again, massage the C7. So the protrusion there at the top of the spine, base of the neck, that fleshy area around, just give that a good massage, the C7 point. As you massage there, just see and feel the qi flow being released. And taking both hands into a loose fist. Let's tap that tailbone, having the body just slightly leaning forward. So you want to draw that energy down. The tap in either side of the tailbone, the vibration is what we're after. Taking both hands, we're now going to cup the knees. So we bend and we cup the tops of both knees just above the kneecap. Backs of the knees. Left side of the left knee, both sides. Sides of the right knee. And bringing yourself back into your standing position. Very energized now, lots of qi flow. Again, just feel into the body each time. As we move into the posture for connecting to heaven and earth, we start to raise our hands above our heads. Just check that you are raising your hands and not the shoulders. You know, if you raise the shoulders, you create some tension. You just want to raise the hands above the head. Please go only as far as you're able to. Your palms are facing each other. It's like you're holding a ball, so your palms are slightly curved and just enough tension there to hold a very light volleyball or energy ball. Check your spine and your torso are straight. Your tongue is now connected. And I've gone straight into the move without the password. So you can stand in this position if you wish, or you can stand with your hands here or in the beginning posture. This is something I do sometimes, so I've gone straight into this posture when I'm doing this move, if I'm doing it independently. And I'm going to connect now with my heart space. I'm going to smile and connect to my heart. I'm going to invite my master's energy to join me to enhance my own ability to heal. I'm going to give that healing energy some direction. Do I have an area I would like it to focus on? And I'm going to say the password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I, we combine together. My tongue is now connected to the roof of my mouth, just behind the front teeth. And my breathing is physically in and out through my nose. But my energy breath, I set the intention that when I inhale through every single part of my skin. And I allow that air to gather in my lower Dan Tian, deep behind my navel. And on my exhale, I intend that it exits through the skin to the ends of the universe, carrying with it any imbalances that no longer serve me. And on the next exhale, I'm going to lower my knees as my inhale, begins. And I'm going to think about my feet and how grounded I am. As my exhale begins, I straighten my knees to a soft position and I think about how connected I am. So inhale, we lower. I am so grounded. Exhale, I straighten. And I sense how connected to the universal energy I am. As you continue to allow the breath to be in its natural speed and the body to simply follow, turn your focus now to the healing and balancing emotion of peace. Peace is the emotion that your stomach and spleen system will absorb. Energy blockages will dissolve and healing process will begin. Maybe you have a memory of somewhere you felt so peaceful. Maybe you just want to think of the word peace. However you do it, keep your focus on attracting the energy of peace. Start to feel peace flowing into you. It can feel like such a blissful state. Allow yourself the gift of peace. If your shoulders become uncomfortable or painful during this, now this isn't about pain. A couple of things you can do is when you inhale, you can just release your elbows down below the shoulders and then bring them up again. Or simply drop your arms for as long as you need and bring them up. Ideally, you practice yourself into the ability of being able to leave your hands above your head and all the benefits that this supplies to your system. And just allow yourself to drift in peace, in absolute pure peacefulness. And give yourself another inhale as you lower, and then exhale when you straighten. And at the completion of that exhale, just gently bring the arms down. Just still staying in that wonderful energy of peace. Just bring your hands together in front of your lower Dan Tian, connecting the fingertips. When you feel into the body, enjoying the balance and the healing that you've just offered your own self. You focus on the lower Dan Tian and the light within the Dan Tian, and allow that light to spin faster and faster and become smaller and smaller and brighter and brighter. And you tuck it into the lower Dan Tian. There's a small energy pill always there for whenever you need it again. As we rub our hands together, and just harvest the chi. Remember to interlace the fingers. And we massage our face. So start at the nose, up the bridge of the nose to the forehead, and massage down to the chin. And then massaging the ears, starting at the top. So grab both the ears together, massage down. Grab those earlobes. I'm going to cup the head. So both hands, I'm going to cup from the front line of the hair to the base of the head. Once again, one hand, cup the base of the head again. You can hold your forehead if you like, because we cup quite firmly if you can. And then I'm going to sit down while I just show you, while we do just a dolphin of the neck together. So again, a very, very good one for releasing all this tension in the head and neck. Dolphin of the neck, sitting straight, neck aligned. We've put our chin forward as if we're grabbing a golf ball, and I'm going to go down with my chin to bring that ball to my chest. And I'm going to draw it up my chest and up my neck, straighten my neck, and I begin again. I reach outwards for the ball and I grab it to my chest. I draw it up, straighten my neck and forward. We'll do one more rotation. So leaning out for that golf ball, grabbing it to our chest here, rolling it up and straightening my neck and chin. There's some good techniques there to help with the digestion and help with the worry and the overthinking. And I have got the techniques to show you. I'm seem a little bit spaced out in this session today, but that's fine. Good, better, best. You cannot get this wrong, and that is what's so great about this. Again, if we think we're getting things wrong, then we're too much in our head. So the sequence that I spoke about on day 1 and day 2 with the acupressure points, I'll now show you these 2 finishing techniques that we'll do. So what we do is take your left arm and your right hand, and we're going to grab, whoops, sorry, take these off a second. I'm going to grab the arm here, hold it tight as you can, for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Then we don't let go fully, just very quick to move down. 1, 2, 3. Again, real quick to move down. 1, 2, 3. Quick to move down. 1, 2, 3. Now we're at the wrist, hold tight. 1, 2, 3. Go back up to the arm quickly and down again. Do the same again. We do this 3 times. So it's a grab and a hold to the wrist, and we go back up quickly. What we're doing here is we're compressing this energy down to the wrist and the fingers. This is why we don't let go completely as you're moving your way down to the wrist. Once we've done our 3rd one, we let go completely, and then we do the finger snap. So this involves your right hand now getting 2 fingers, index and middle, in like a claw shape. Usually this way, but that's a little bit hard for me to show up here. But we start with the middle finger. You grab the finger either side, and as you grab with tension, you push into the finger, you pull it quickly. Do you hear that snap? And you pull it off, so you snap 3 times. Then you go to the index finger. 3. Now we go to the ring finger. Now we go to the thumb. So you can see we're alternating. 3. Now we go to the little finger. Beautiful. Now we move over to the right arm and we do exactly the same again. So remember, we grab, we don't have to get all the way around. You just grab in here, 1, 2, 3, move down, 1, 2, 3, move down, whoops, 1, 2, 3, move down, and move down. And then quickly back up here. 1, 2, 3. So we're just pushing this energy, we're sort of down towards the fingers and the hand. That's the second one. We go back up now, and we do the same again. Okay, and now we're on the 3rd one, we're down on the wrist, and after the 3, we then release completely, and once again, the fingers snap. Start with the middle finger, the claws of the left hand here, and we snap. Don't worry if you can't get a snap. You can take a little bit of practice. And the index finger, the middle finger, the thumb, and the little finger. So that's the technique that ends that sequence, and we'll do it all together tomorrow. It will be quicker. It's not too long when we do it all together. If you have some limitations, as in, you know, you might have a restriction on movement on your arm or arthritis in your fingers, still do the snap if you can, but not to where it's too uncomfortable. And if you have not such a hard grip, you can always visualize the grip is happening energetically. And then do what you can with the finger snap. If that's not very good for you or it's too sore, then just do it gently if you can, or leave that out. And a good thing just to do after is just to waggle your arms a little bit to finish off. So I hope you enjoyed today. It was a little bit back to front on our practice, but I'm actually pleased that that happens, because it just demonstrates you cannot get this wrong. You can't get this wrong. You know, intention is everything. So you know, your body knows, your energy knows what you're doing, what you intend, and it still happens. The magic still happens. So thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow when we will practice with the lung system, breathing of the universe. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I've done it. I've just done it again. I'm going backwards. We did that yesterday. I'll see you tomorrow for connecting to our body's energy, which is the lung system. So I think it's getting a little bit late in the morning for me now. So I'm going to go off and take myself to sleep. And I'm going to be very grateful that you stayed with me. And I hope you've enjoyed it. So thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Good night.